Good morning. I'm Jen Amos at Weiss Research.
I'm Andy Myers, and this is your morning market alert for Wednesday, September 7th. Stocks on Wall Street are still looking for their first winning session of the month, and futures are indicating that they might get it today. The global markets fell again yesterday, adding to steep declines over the first 3 trading days of September. The negative sentiment was largely due to continued concerns about the sovereign debt crisis in Europe. But today, stocks across the continent are rebounding, following a big ruling from a German court. It dismissed lawsuits seeking to block the country's participation in bailouts of other Eurozone countries. The decision upholds Germany's role in Greece's rescue last year, and the establishment of the Eurozone Rescue Fund put in place after the bailout. But the ruling also said future bailouts will require parliamentary approval.
The decision is giving a boost to the euro against the US dollar, and it seems to be reviving investors' appetite for risk, which is helping global stocks and most commodities. Right now, oil prices are rising to around $87 a barrel. But safe haven assets such as gold and U.S. Treasuries are moving in the opposite direction. Gold is dipping back to around $1,840 an ounce, and the yield on the benchmark 10-year Treasury note is rising back above 2% after falling to an all-time low yesterday. Investors may also be optimistic about President Obama's upcoming speech to a joint session of Congress. According to Bloomberg News, the president will propose injecting $300 billion into the economy through a mix of tax cuts, infrastructure spending, and aid to local governments. The plan is aimed at boosting job growth and reportedly will be offset by raising tax revenue in later years.
On the corporate front, management shakeups may boost the shares of 2 big-name companies. Yahoo is set to open more than 6% higher after its board of directors removed CEO Carol Bartz from her post. Bartz was hired 2 years ago to help turn the internet giant around after co-founder Jerry Yang botched merger talks with Microsoft. Bartz did make Yahoo more profitable, but she also clashed with the management of its Chinese partner Alibaba. Chief Financial Officer Tim Morse has been named interim CEO while the company searches for a permanent replacement. And Yahoo will also form a new leadership council to conduct a strategic review of the company's operations. Meanwhile, Bank of America announced the departure of 2 top executives, including the president of its Global Wealth and Investment Management Unit, Sally Krawcheck. Bank of America shares are gaining nearly 3% on the news.
Another stock to keep an eye on today is Kraft Foods. Early this morning, the company announced that it will split into 2 separate firms next year. One will be focused on Kraft's North American grocery business, which will include its beverages, cheeses, and convenient meals. The other firm will contain Kraft's global snacks business, including its Cadbury brand. The plan had been announced last month, but the timing of the split, late 2012, is new. And finally, one big stock mover to tell you about today, NVIDIA. It's jumping nearly 7% after the chip maker forecast sales for the next fiscal year that were above analyst expectations. That's the latest from Weiss Research. We'll be back after the opening bell with all the market reaction.